Where's your place? If you were given a place to live on your own terms, what would you do? What would be your options? Would that place include fun? Would that place include family? Friends? What about your freedom? Would that place put you in control of your financial future? Maximize your earning potential? What if that place could create another stream of income without you having to get another job? A place where you can help others to succeed. What if that place offered no inventory, no quotas, no paperwork, no employees? What if that place offered minimal startup costs with the best return on your time investment? That place with experienced and engaged leadership. That place where you have a company culture right in the comfort of your home. That place where no previous experience is required. That place with a proven product. That place where we sell fun. That place where the timing is right now. That place in travel, the most fun place in the world. Are you in the right place? Welcome to the best place on the planet, Planet Marketing.
You heard it. Welcome to the best place on the planet. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to step aside and bring up our first presenter. This phenomenal lady has a heart to serve and a passion to help people, which is why she's here right now. She is a founding 3-star director, meaning she's empowered well over 500 families to design their ideal life. And yes, she knows 100% of the facts. She's on the money-making side of the business, earning no less than $20,833 a month. And this lady loves to have fun. I want to present to some and introduce to others the amazing Adaria Vinson. Did you make it on the line?
I did make it on the line. Hello, Director Rachel Russell. How are you?
I am amazing, Director Vinson. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for that gracious introduction. Thank you so much for opening up our call today. I'm so excited to be on the line with you as well as the other champions that are going to speak today. And so I'm going to ask you to stick around because I know you're going to be coming back just a little later, and I'm just excited about that. So I want to say to everyone on the line, great day to you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us to hear about this amazing life-changing information that I've been able to take advantage of. And hopefully you will find something to the guests on the line. Hopefully you will find something in this presentation that makes you have that aha moment to say, you know what, it's time for me to get started. So welcome, let me welcome you to the best place on the planet. And if you would do me a favor in the chat and just say, it's the best place on the planet, because ladies and gentlemen, indeed it is. So let's do some imagining. Close your eyes and just imagine with me these 3 freedoms. Financial freedom. You know what? If you're anything like me, you desire to be a generous giver, right? To be able to give to who you want as often as you like, to be debt-free, stroking that check for any amount. That's me. I want my financial freedom. Or what about personal freedom? You know, when I started this project 6 years ago, I actually was taking care of my elderly parents who both had Alzheimer's. I definitely needed to have personal freedom to take care of them. But not only that, I wanted to be able to smash my alarm clock. I wanted to get up when I was finished sleeping, and I've been able to do that through this company. And also time freedom. Listen, it's a proven fact. You may know how much money you have in your purse, in your wallet, or your pocket, but we simply do not know how much time we have. Only our Creator knows that. So we want you to have some time freedom. We also want you to design your ideal life. Is anybody with me on designing your ideal life? To earn more, to travel more, to save more, to experience more. You know, it's just a beautiful thing to be able to do all of those things by designing your ideal life. And we want you to build a strong network. You know what? It's important first to empower and embrace yourself. But after you're empowered, it's important for you to give others that same opportunity to have unlimited income. What about benefiting from e-commerce? Being able to work from anywhere you want, as often as you want, anytime, no quotas, no inventory. I absolutely love that. Let me tell you another thing about having an online business. If you don't have a .com, you have a .com, and we need to change that for you today. What about becoming a travel professional? Let me tell you, you can earn travel commissions, but not only that, guess what? There are some secrets to travel professionals. Shh, don't tell anybody. But if you stick around, I'm going to share some of those with you shortly. So who are we? We are Planet Marketing under the leadership of our visionary, our founder, the chairman and CEO, Mr. Donald Bradley. He's a highly decorated multimillionaire in this industry, has been in the industry of network marketing well over 17 years. I absolutely love that he started this amazing opportunity for us. And it is an online business that you can do from the comfort of your home, based out of Atlanta, Georgia, but we are in over 20 countries around the world. Again, it's a 6-year-old company, but it's a fresh opportunity without the risk of it being a startup because of our solid leadership team. Let me tell you, starting at the bottom here with Mr. Andy Coffin. He's the president and CFO of our company, a gentleman that brings decades of executive management, corporate operation, and marketing and sales experience to our company. But then we also have that beautiful Miss Leanne Treckler. She's the COO of our company. She manages day-to-day affairs at corporate headquarters. So when you call in, just know that you're going to get someone trained, professional, courteous on the other end of the line, ready to meet all of your needs. But let me tell you what I absolutely love about these two individuals. Every single week, they click this little button and they say, you know what? It's time for Adaria Vincent to get paid. That makes me so excited, and I absolutely love them. Planet Marketing is a company that is managed the way a business should be. Now, let me tell you, as long as I've known Mr. Bradley, our product has always been travel. So when he started this company, of course, he was going to stick with what he knew best. That is the travel company, the travel industry. So we partnered with an amazing company called IntelliTravel.com under the leadership of Mr. James Farrar. He's IntelliTravel's co-founder, which means he's been there since its inception, and he's also the current president of the company. Now, 6 years ago, Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel formed an exclusive partnership. Now, let me explain what that means. The only way you can become an IntelliTravel agency owner is through Planet Marketing, because Planet Marketing sells the IntelliTravel agency and then IntelliTravel sells travel. I hope that makes sense to you. This company is based out of Delray Beach, Florida. And with this company, you're going to get all the accreditations, all the certifications you need to be a powerhouse in this industry. Another thing I really love about IntelliTravel is that they are the leading innovators of travel agents working from home. Over 30 years ago, this company started it all. They made it possible for you and I to stay at home in our fuzzy slippers and PJs if we desire to do that and work from the comfort of our home. I absolutely love it. We also know that documentation beats conversation any day. And so we have received numerous awards and recognitions throughout the industry. Norwegian Cruise Line, Carnival Cruise Line, just to name a few. We have an exceptional rating with the Better Business Bureau. And then we also are premier CLIA members. I absolutely love everything about IntelliTravel. Now, let me tell you, this is something I did not know about the industry of travel until I became a part of it. Did you know that commissions are already built inside your travel bookings? My friend shared that with me when I got started, and I said, you know what? I did not realize that. But since that's the case, it might as well be me getting those commissions. So I want you to go ahead and make it personal. Say, it might as well be me. And you're absolutely right. It might as well be you. Now, listen, when you join forces with us in IntelliTravel, you can expect to earn 70 to 80% of the commission paid out to our ITAs. You're also going to get a full-fledged at-home travel agency business, a state-of-the-art booking engine, partnerships with all the major vendors worldwide, a payment gateway system, customer management software. You'll have access to group cruises, corporate and church retreats, fraternities, sororities, destination weddings, honeymoons, anniversaries, girls' trips. The list goes on and on. The most important thing I want you to understand is that you should enjoy the infinite possibilities as a travel business owner. Now, let me tell you, this is a turnkey business, and we simply want to give you the keys to drive. Again, you're going to get customer service and support that is second to none. You're going to get an agent training modules that will give you all the access that you need to be a savvy travel professional. You're going to have, again, access to all the major vendors worldwide. So we don't want you to change your buying or spending habits. We just want you to get paid on what you like to do. For instance, I love staying at the DoubleTree Hotel. Now, you may be wondering, why does she like the DoubleTree so much? Well, let me tell you my secret. It's those delicious chocolate chip cookies. So if I can stay at the DoubleTree where I like to get my cookies and earn a commission for that anyway, that makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you as well. You're going to get sales and marketing materials. You'll also have access to cruises, vacation packages, rental cars, travel insurance, sports and entertainment. Like right here in Dallas, Texas, we have the Cowboys, we have the Mavericks. I can book those for my clients, and I can earn commission on those tickets that people are going to go on anyway. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So why travel and why now? I know you may be wondering that, and I love these facts about the travel industry. Well, it is an $8 trillion industry projected to go to $15 trillion over the next decade. It is also the #1 research word online between the hours of 9 and 5, when if you're anything like I used to be, I was in corporate America and you should be working. But guess what? I was in my office trying to escape and get away. Where can I go to next, right? Anybody can relate to that? Now, there are 3 groups that are fueling growth in travel. For starters, we have the baby boomers, and they are retiring every 20 seconds for the next 20 years. Of course, when they retire, they're going to travel. But also we have those millennials. They're traveling about 8 to 9 times a year to the tune of $200 billion annually. But then you know what? We have the Generation Z, the digital generation, the jet setters. We also call them leisure travelers because they mix business and leisure travel. They're not waiting to travel. They're traveling now, and I do mean right now. So if this is not a hint, and a clue that almost everyone you know is traveling, we simply say to you, our guests on the line, get paid for what people are doing anyway. It simply makes sense. So now you may be wondering, how much can I earn if I'm going to be a travel agent? Because this all sounds really good. Please give me some examples of what I could earn if I was going to partner with you. Well, let's talk about it. We have a couple of examples for you. Say, for instance, you know someone that is a business traveler. You simply give them your business card. They're going to travel and stay in a hotel about 3 times a month. They go to your website, book this trip to stay in a hotel, and you earn a commission of $151. Would that be a great little commission for you? I think so, right? That'll take a bill off the table. Or what about a 5-day golf trip in Scottsdale, Arizona? Going to play golf, 4 people going to play golf, having a great time there. But you, the travel agent, would earn $275 on that. That is absolutely amazing. Or what about a 7-day honeymoon, all inclusive in Cancun, Mexico, with butler service? Ooh. I love butler service. Put in the chat if you've ever had butler service, because once you have butler service, you never want to go back to anything else, right? Well, this travel agent put this honeymoon together, and when they came back from this trip, she earned $561. Oh my goodness, that is an amazing commission. What about this one? This is a 5-day group cruise. It was a family reunion cruise, right? 20 cabins booked, about 40 people going on this cruise. Now, this travel agent, she had a little bit of work on her hand to put this all together. You know, they were going to go there and have a great time, but the process of putting it together took a little work. But you know what? After this trip was complete, the travel agent was relieved. She was excited for them. She didn't know anyone on that cruise, but she put that together and earned $2,200 in commission. Would you cash that check? I know I would, right? Now, I absolutely love this. These are the secrets of travel professionals. This is where we get to go to the different cruise lines, the destinations, the resorts, all around the world, and we get to have fun learning and earning. They want us to experience the properties from a client's perspective. Again, the more we earn, the more we're going to learn, and the more we learn, the more we're going to earn. So they want us to become educated. Let me share some secrets of travel professionals with you. Oh my goodness, look at that blue water and the white sandy beach. 4 nights in Montego Bay, Jamaica at this 5-star luxury resort. Oh my goodness, our travel agents were there for $99 per person, not per night, but per person. I could get used to those kind of secrets, right? Or what about this one? This was a 7-night on Royal Caribbean, learning all about Royal Caribbean and their fleet of ships. Let me tell you, our travel agents were there testing out that blue slide. They were testing out the green slide because, of course, they needed to be able to tell their client which slide went the fastest. But you know what I love about this? Our clients were there for $399 in an ocean view and $559 in a balcony. Oh my goodness, that is simply amazing. And it, again, it's a secret of travel professionals. You've got to be a part of our industry. Now, this is my last slide, but this is the most important slide because this is our IntelliTrust guarantees. We have 3 guarantees that make this a game changer and a no-brainer. So I want to share them with you. For starters, we have the best travel price guarantee. And this guarantee says when you book travel for your client and they pay this trip in full, in the first 7 days of paying it in full, if they find the exact same itinerary for less money, then we will meet or beat the price. If we're unable to meet or beat the price, we're going to give them 110% of the difference towards their next booking with IntelliTravel. Is that amazing or is that amazing? Listen, the second guarantee is a no questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. And this guarantee says, come into our business model, test drive it for 30 days. Should you decide it's not for me, nobody in my city's traveling, nobody in my family's traveling, I don't think I want to be a travel agent after all. We say to you, no problem at all. In your first 30 days, we're going to give you 100% of your money back. That's amazing guarantee. Now, the third guarantee is our unique profit guarantee. And this guarantee says, if after your first year of being in business, you haven't made and or saved more money than it cost you to operate your business in that year, we're going to simply cut you a check for the difference to make you whole. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing guarantee. I love these guarantees, and I really, truly believe it's IntelliTravel's way of putting their stamp of approval on the product. So I want to encourage you, to our guests on the line, join us, join forces with us, and join us today. Did I say today? I said today. Now, that is my portion of our overview today, but there is more money on the table. And now we want to introduce you to our Planet Marketing compensation plan. And ladies and gentlemen, I could think of no better person to come to the front of the Zoom and share this information with you. This gentleman is a 2-star founding director. He sports a sapphire ring signifying earnings of a 6-figure income in a 12-month calendar period. He loves to have fun. He loves to make money. But more importantly than making the money, he loves sharing with others how to do the exact same thing. He has a heart of gold, and he is my brother in success. We call him the classic man. He's none other than Mr. J. Michael Stewart.
Oh my goodness, Adaria Vincent, listen, I got to take you on the road with me. My goodness, I've never been introduced like that. Listen, I appreciate you so much, and you are absolutely my sister in success. What an amazing job covering our travel business, Miss Adaria Vincent. Kudos to you, and we're going to bring you back later. We want to hear a little bit more from you folks, so you have no idea who you just heard from, but we're gonna make sure you do before you leave. Guys, listen, if this made sense to you, man, it's over 400 people. First of all, let me say this. There's over 400 people on this Zoom right now. Guys, it is not too late. Go ahead and text somebody, share this information. They do not wanna miss this second half. They don't wanna miss this, guys. We got some folks that are coming up on this Zoom that I promise you, this story can literally change your life. And the young lady that you just heard from being one of them. She's going to be back in just a second. And then you're going to hear from, oh my goodness, I can't even wait. I'm jumping ahead. Listen, guys, I want to share with you the opportunity of a lifetime. And you've already heard part of it. Part of it is the opportunity to own your own travel business. Now, I need you guys to talk back to me, right? And so I'm on my phone. I'm going to make sure that you guys are in the chat. And the chat is lighting up. And so, guys, here's what I want to know. If that made sense to you, if you're on your phone, I need fire emojis. If that made sense to you, if you're on your computer, I need the number 1 in the chat. And I need this chat to blow up right now. I need to make sure that you guys understood what you just saw, that you grasp, right, with an ED on it, what you just heard, all right? I see the fire emoji. Good deal. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good deal. So I'm talking to the right group. Guys, listen, Adaria Vincent told you a little bit about me. I'm going to be real brief. I got a couple of things that I want to share with you, but I promise you, it can absolutely change your life. So I need you guys to strap in. I know you had your travel hat on for a second. I know you're on the island right now. I know you are. But what I need you to do is I need you to put that business hat on for a minute, because if what you just saw made sense to you guys, I'm going to show you how to multiply it in about 6 or 7 minutes. I'm going to show you how to multiply it where you can make money online in over 22 different countries and earn money in different currencies without ever leaving your home. Guys, my background is really simple. I was born and raised in the Maryland area, went to school, went to work, right? Guys, most recently I was employed as a transit operator. And I say a transportation specialist. That's a sexy way of saying that I was driving a bus for a living 7 years ago when I took a look at the opportunity, the information that you're seeing right now. And guys, here's where I was. I don't know if anybody can relate to this. If you can relate to this, type a 2 in the chat. Guys, I was overworked and underpaid. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but that's where I was. 80 hours a week. I was getting up at 2 a.m. in the morning, getting off at 2 a.m. 2, I can't even remember. It was so much. It was so many hours. 2 a.m. in the morning, getting off at 10 p.m. is what I was doing. Guys, that is incredible, right? And so when I looked down the road, I saw 20 more years of the exact same thing before I could retire. If that's you, if you know someone like that, go ahead and type a 2 in the chat for me, guys. Let me just make sure you got, absolutely. So there's some folks on the line that understand. So guys, listen, what I did is I got a phone call. I didn't do anything. I got a phone call, maybe like the phone call you had to get on this Zoom, maybe like the text message, the inbox that you got on social media to jump on this Zoom. Guys, I got a phone call from a gentleman who's a millionaire, and he's a very good friend of mine now. This gentleman said, Jay, if you follow me into the project that we're sharing with you on today, you'll make more money than you ever have in your entire life. And I'm pausing on purpose because that's exactly what I did. I paused, right? And then he said, hello, hello, hello. And guess what? I was gone. I was off the phone and I was on my way to him because I was ready to go. I was looking for a way, guys. And here's the thing. I got started, ladies and gents. And my long story short is that what we're showing you today, especially the part that I'm about to share with you, took me from the bus, working 80 hours a week, to the beach, because we're talking travel. But what I'm about to share with you took me to the bank, to the tune of 6 figures, residually from home. We were able to donate that job back to the economy. I got to reintroduce myself to my family because of what I'm about to share with you guys. over the next couple of minutes. And it's an opportunity to do what I'm doing now. And it's just share. Somebody type share in the chat if you understand what sharing is. Guys, here's what I know about sharing. When you experience something good, when you go travel and you come home to a check, you're going to share that with someone, right? You're going to do it automatically because that's what we do. When we experience something good, we share it. But guys, here's what I know. I know we refer people to things all the time, but guys, we never attach a check to it. We never attach income to it. You refer people to where you go to work, where you get your hair done, your nails done, who worked on your car, what Netflix series you're watching. You refer people all the time. But if you've never gotten a check for your referral, type a 5 in the chat for me. Guys, if you've never gotten a check for the referral, guys, all we're going to do over the next couple of minutes is we're going to show you how you can be compensated phenomenally for making the referral. Guys, this is incredible. Let me get to this. What we want to show you is our referral marketing program, guys. And listen, Miss Adaria Vincent just talked to you about opening your travel business with IntelliTravel.com. What we're talking about now is becoming a Planet Marketing rep. If you're taking notes, go ahead and write that down. Planet Marketing, guys. This is the company that partners. She explained that to you. Partnership. You got 2 opportunities on today. 1, to open a travel business. 2, to franchise that business in multiple different countries, 22 different countries, all online without leaving your home. Guys, every time you make the referral, who would you refer? People that travel. People that are looking to make additional income, a person that's looking to pad that retirement account or investment account, a person that's looking to put that kid through school. Maybe they're an empty nester and it's time to do them. If it's time to do you, if you're an empty nester, type a 10 in the chat if you're an empty nester, right? If it's time to do you. Guys, listen, when you refer those individuals, folks that you know, love, and trust, you care about, guys, guess what? We're going to pay you $50 every single time for every single referral. Now, that's amazing. Because that's extra income, guys. It's extra income on top of what you're already doing at work, and it's money on demand. See, what I love about this is that if I want to, if I choose to, go out and earn an extra $500 because I don't know about you guys, but I know where I was 7 years ago, it was more a month at the end of the money, no matter how hard I worked. But if I needed an extra $500 in a week, I could go out and share this with a few people. You guys get me? And we get paid every single week, and we're going to talk about that. But guys, here's what I love about the referral marketing system. There's no limit and there's no quota. So you refer as many people as you want, is not as many people as you want. It's up to you. But here's what I can guarantee. When you do refer someone, we're going to pay you, and we're going to pay you very handsomely, ladies and gents. And we're going to talk about why we pay the amount of income that we pay. Guys, guess what? When your referral refers somebody else, we're going to pay them and we're going to pay you. We're going to pay them $50 just like we paid you, but we're also going to pay you a 50% match, which is $25. And here's why. Isn't it fair? Because we wouldn't have known them had it not been for you. And so when we pay them, we pay you too. And guys, the key word is not $25. It's the 50% match. Because if they earn 100, we send you 50. If they earn 1,000, we send you 500. You guys get my point? And there's no limit, again, to the amount of people that you can refer, that you can start earning this 50% match from. Guys, we're talking about some adult income. Now we're going on the elevator and we're just getting started. We're just on floor number 1. And so if we get to floor 2, 3, 4, and 5, if your nose starts to bleed, just get on off the elevator. It's okay, right? We're talking about some adult income. And I want to share with you guys why we're talking about this amount of money, guys, is because every single business that opens, the one that Mr. Adaria Vincent just described, guys, do you understand that every single business, when you open your business, it's a point of sale for billion-dollar brands like Royal Caribbean, like Norwegian, like Virgin, like Marriott. You're a point of sale. And so these businesses are very valuable. And guys, because of that, when you make a referral and someone starts, we're going to pay you. Guys, listen, when your referral refers someone and they refer someone and they refer someone, guys, we're going to pay you what we call team bonuses. That means that you're compensated no matter how your organization of business owners grows. And we'll pay you anywhere from $10 to $60 for every single business that partners in your organization, whether you referred them or not. Guys, we're talking about some adult income. If you can get with some adult income, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat. If you can get with some adult income. Guys, listen, I want you to think about what we just shared, the referral commissions, your referral commission match, right? And then the team, as it grows, you're going to be compensated for that too. Guys, we're going to find every way we can to pay you, because what's going on in travel right now is huge. and you guys can benefit from it. We're going to show you exactly how to do it. Guys, listen, what we get paid right here is weekly, every single week. So if you do it this week, it goes in on Sunday, you get paid on Thursday. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I was getting paid every single week. And when I saw this, I said, man, I can add an additional 4 checks, sometimes 5 checks a month. Guys, you have got to get excited about that. A good friend of mine said, Jay, if you don't get excited about that, you need to check your pulse, right? And so, guys, let's keep going. I want to talk to you about our builder program. Guys, I love this. Here at Planet Marketing, we're going to celebrate you. Now, I don't know about you, but I love going where I'm celebrated versus where I'm tolerated. At my job, they tolerated me. I was a number. It was the same thing for everybody. Here, guys, we celebrate you when you share this information with 3 additional families. We celebrate you as a bronze builder. This is just like the Olympics, bronze, silver, and gold. But guys, at bronze builder, it's not just a title. It's not a medal. We start paying you residual income. Guys, this is huge. That's that income that comes in month after month after month. And we're going to talk about this in just a second for doing something one time. Guys, that's phenomenal. And so we're going to show you tap into that with actually just the second person. But at Bronze Builder, guys, you've tapped into that residual income. 3 more people for a total of 6 is going to be even more income that's available to you. All right. And we're going to do our best to share that with you on today. Guys, at Go Builder, somebody type, I need 20 people in the chat to type go. And I'm checking right now. I need you guys, because if you don't do it, we're not going to share it, right? Go. Okay, I got that's 20. Let's go. Go. Guys, listen, when you go, my goodness, that's 9 people. Let me tell you why I get so excited about Go Builder, why Miss Adaria Vincent gets so excited about Go Builder. And then I'm going to introduce you to some folks who understood Go Builder. Guys, listen, at Go Builder, you sponsor 9 people. The reason I get excited is because that's something the average person can do. Guys, if it takes you a day, a week, a month, a year, you can get that done. And what happens is, guys, we're not selling you pie in the sky or dream or get rich quick. We're sharing with you that if you put in the work and get this done with help, and we're going to help you do it, guys, do you understand that you opened up almost every stream of income that's available to you as a Planet Marketing rep? Guys, it's incredible. You're going to tap into that team bonus that we talked about. So now, instead of $50 per referral, you're giving yourself a raise. It's now $60. Right? Instead of a $25 match, it's now $35. You guys get my point? Guys, that's phenomenal. You've tapped into that. The second thing is you're going to get a 10% match. Watch this. A 10% match on personal ITA's travel commissions. Guys, what that means, I want to make this clear for you, because if you're brand new, you're like, what in the world does that mean? What it means is that if you sponsor someone personally into the business, you refer them personally, you refer auntie, somebody at work, somebody at church, right? Somebody sharp, they get started, they book travel. As a Go Builder, guys, do you understand when they book travel, you're going to get paid a 10% match on the travel that they book? Somebody type a fire emoji, type a heart emoji in the chat if you love that, if you're on your phone. Guys, is that phenomenal? Guys, true story. When I got started, when the gentleman, I'm going to bring him up in just a second. Don't go anywhere. You want to hear this gentleman's story. When he called me and I got started, when I understood this, I first said I was going to book travel for the entire world. That's what I said I was going to do. I'm going to be, man, I'm going to have a building. It's going to be right. No, what I understood this, I said, I'll show the entire world how to book their own travel, and they can send me a 10% match. My goodness, guys, we're talking about, somebody type Go Global in the chat. So we're not talking about just having a home-based travel business, right? We're talking about going global, guys, and earning income in different currencies. This is why we're so excited. Guys, in addition to that, you're also going to get a 10% match on personal reps matrix commissions. What that means, layman's terms, is it means that anybody that you personally sponsor, you referred them, you made the direct referral. When they earn residual income, we're going to give you a 10% match on the residual income that they earn every single month. Now, that may not have gotten you excited, but when I introduce to you a few of my friends, it will. I promise you it will. All right. And so let's talk a little bit about this residual income. Guys, if that builder program made sense to you, go ahead and type a 6 in the chat. We need a different number, right? And so, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about our profit sharing pool. We call this a residual matrix, but I want you guys to understand, right? It's not about the terminology. It's about you guys really getting the information on today. so that you can make an intelligent business decision on whether or not this is for you. Guys, it's a lot of numbers on the screen. I'm going to make this real simple for you. What this means, guys, is that the moment you get started with the company, with Planet Marketing, you're awarded a position in our profit sharing pool. You don't have to apply for it, right? And so when you get that, guys, as your team grows, as the company grows, and you're going to have to do some work as well, guys, but when that happens, we're going to pay you $4 for every single business that's attached to your organization. And again, it's whether you referred them or not. It doesn't matter. And so $4 may not seem like a lot of money, but when you multiply it times 10, times 100, times 1,000, guys, that income can become what I call ridiculous, right? We're talking about, guys, this maxes out at over $118,000 per month. Now, where I come from, and I'm a little country, my dad would say, that's filthy, stinky, hog, nasty, rich. It's incredible, guys. That's a lot of money, right? And so, guys, listen, you can literally position yourself. And here's what I want you to know as we move on, and we're about to close. 7 years ago, when we got started, it was like, man, that will be great if that happens. 7 years later, I'm about to introduce you to a gentleman who's on the cusp of maxing this out. And it's phenomenal, along with some of my sisters that are literally getting this thing done in a major way. If y'all ready, type 2. Type I'm ready in the chat if y'all ready. Guys, we have a director program as well. It's a leadership bonus program. This is the envy of the industry. We have people retiring off this stream of income alone. Guys, this stream of income is a 6-figure stream of income in addition to the travel, in addition to the referral bonus, in addition to the matches, right, to the residual. This is another 6-figure stream of income. We pay anywhere from $500 to upwards of $100,000 per month on the first of every month. And let me give you some inside information. Been here 7 years, and Planet Marketing has never missed. And I'm not telling the truth, they did miss before. And when they did miss, and I'm talking about the days that they pay, they didn't miss because they were late. They missed because they were early. Somebody type amen in the chat. All right, y'all not in church. Y'all already left there. Listen, guys, this is the Presidential Ring and Rolex program. I love this, ladies and gents, because again, we're going to celebrate you as you start earning some serious income inside of the company. And so when you start to earn 6 figures, somebody type 6 figures in the chat for me. Let me check. I need to make sure y'all still awake, right? We almost at 500 people on this Zoom, right? Go ahead and type 6 figures, 6 figures. I see you, 6 figures, 6 figures. I love y'all, 6 figures. Type 6 figures as if you were going to get 6 figures for typing 6 figures. There you go. Good deal. All right, listen. Guys, 6 figures is, $8,333 a month minimally, could be up to $249,000. Guys, we have folks that are doing that full time, a lot of them doing it part time. $250K, that's $250,000. And I'm going to bring a young lady back to the front of the Zoom who's earning that. Guys, $500K, that's $500,000, and then $1 million annual earning rate is over $333 per month. Guys, we have folks that have run the gamut, and you're going to meet a few. In just a second. You're going to meet one. I call him Thanos. He has every one of these rings, right? And it's because he's helped a lot of people. The most humble gentleman you ever want to meet. Guys, at 5-star director, we award you that Rolex watch as well. And for me, it's not about the jewelry. I don't need the jewelry on me. I need the jewelry in me, right? I need to be able to help some more people do the exact same thing. And the ladies that I'm about to introduce you to, they feel the exact same way. They're on this Zoom today because they are committed to helping more and more people get this information and make a decision that can literally change their lives. And so, ladies and gents, what I want to do right now is I want to introduce you to a few of they're not my business partners, they are, but these are my sisters. I love them to death. We're family, right? And we win together, we build together, we cry together, we travel together. And today we're going to share with you exactly how they got this thing done. The first young lady hails out of Atlanta, Georgia, and I love her to death. Her mother, her dad, whoever did it, had the foresight to name her Joy. This young lady literally was a travel professional, real estate agent as well. And now she's a mom, she's a wife. Guys, she's a 6-figure earner on her way to $250,000 in the opportunity that we just shared with the information that we just shared with you. Miss Joy Dawkins, I see you on the screen. How are you, sis?
I am fantastic. What a phenomenal job you are doing. I am over here laughing. I am over here taking notes. I am getting hyped up on this. Oh my goodness.
Joy,
Jay Stewart.
listen, I'm so excited to have you on. I'm trying to act like we're on the Zoom, but you know, you and I, we just talk. But Joy, that's what I want you to do right now, right? Because I honestly believe in 2022, people are over presentations. They rather have a conversation, right?
Right.
And so, Joy, I know you've been able to do some amazing things with this business. And you know, I got my notes. I want to tell you a story, but I'm gonna let you do it. Joy, tell us, I mean, what we just went over, how has it impacted you? I know you've taken advantage of the travel side, you've taken advantage of the marketing side to, oh my goodness, you're killing it. Joy, talk to me. What has happened for you?
Wow, wow, wow. Well, I want to start in the beginning. If we have a little time, I want to start in the beginning because I was actually introduced to this industry of travel 13 years ago. My background was in real estate and insurance, but I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. And we had gone from 2 incomes to 1. And someone very special to me invited me to what we call a travel party. Do you know, Jay Stewart, I didn't want to go. I didn't. But I figured I would just support her, right? And, you know, and get it over with. Well, I went to the presentation and I saw pictures of women vacationing in Tahiti. That was it. That made sense to me. I got started right away. Income in our household went up. The family started traveling. But 6 years ago, we launched this project right here. Within the first year, I was able to match my husband's corporate salary from home. Jay Stewart. So let me tell you, go ahead.
No. I'm like, go, right? That's just the beginning. And I'm chomping at the bit. Let me let you tell your own story. Go for it.
That was just the beginning because it grew from there. And my claim to fame, you're going to hear about this over and over because I'm very proud of it. I had the opportunity to help my baby sister in her dream wedding. And I tease her and I say, you know, we tried to talk you out of it. We tried to say, nah, you don't need that destination wedding. She wouldn't have it. So we ended up with 144 people at the Azul Resort in Mexico, and the commission was $16,000. Here's the thing. I need y'all to pay attention to this part.
Right.
I was going to be a bridesmaid anyway, right? Mm-hmm. I was going to have to throw the bridal shower anyway. The family was going to have to fly to Mexico. You might as well make some money. Doesn't that make sense?
That make Joy, like for real. 16 grand. They better go tell somebody they saw something today. What? That is amazing. Go ahead, Joy. I'm gonna let you finish.
So, you know, that was great. That was great. I will throw in though, because you covered this in the comp plan. My sponsor in the business, he earned $1,600 and he didn't even know who was at the wedding.
That's that 10%.
That's the 10% match that we talk about. Yeah. That's that 10% match. And so, you know, even on the marketing side, I will wrap it up with this portion right here. Because of Planet Marketing, that residual income that you talked about, we're making that along the way up to that $118,000 monthly. Remember, you earn along the way. Because of that, our daughter, who is a junior in college, she doesn't have to have student loans and we don't have to have parent loans. That's a big deal. Back to you.
Yeah, Joy. I'm not, you're going to throw me the mic when it's that hot. That's I love that. Listen, no student loans, no parent loans. Y'all type boss in the chat real quick. Type boss. That is absolutely incredible. Joy Dawkins, you know I love you. Thank you so much for being on, sis. Boss, you see it in the chat, right? This is absolutely incredible. Joy, listen, I'm going to go to our sister. I know she's ready to rock and roll. She don't get ready. She stays ready. This young lady has what you call bounce buddies. And I'm going to tell you what this means. This means that she can pick up the phone and say, hey, look, I'm getting ready to go to wherever, who's in. And like, they're literally on a yacht in Greece. I remember talking to her the other day and she said, Jay, can we link up on Monday? And then she called me and forgot. She said, you know what? I forgot I'm going to be in Italy on Monday. I was like, how do you forget that you're going to be in Italy? Listen, this young lady has an amazing story. So I want y'all to strap in for this. This young lady is hear me, a WNBA mom, an MLB mom. Guys, you understand, in her family, there were 3 first-round draft picks in Major League sports. But she decided that she was going to have a Hall of Fame career in travel. This young lady hails out of Atlanta, Georgia. She's getting it done in a major way. She also dons that sapphire ring, indicating that she's earning anywhere from $100,000 to $249,000 a year with no signs of slowing down. She's a founding director, just like you heard Joy Dawkins. They were here before there was any evidence. I see you on the screen, my sister. We hung together, we make money together, we've traveled together, and now, listen, we're gonna share this information together. Ms. Tish DeShields, I'm gonna turn this over to you. How are you?
I'm doing great, Director Stewart. I am so happy to be here to share with the guests and the listeners and the partners on today, and a little bit about my story. I'm sure you all are interested in hearing about how I got started in this incredible opportunity. But as you had mentioned earlier, my kids play sports, and they play sports at the highest level. And so I am that busy mom. So for those of you who are busy, put that in the chat. I'm busy, right? This business model is literally set up for that busy person. And there I was crisscrossing the globe, going city to city, state to state, and in a lot of cases, country to country. But I was sharing my whereabouts, where my kids were, what we were doing, and I was sharing it on social media. Now, how many of you share information anyway on social media, right? Well, that's what I was doing. And I had this follower, this young man who was following me on Facebook. He literally went in my DMs. Yep, he went in my DMs and he sent me a message and he said, Tish, do you keep your income options open? I said, absolutely. He said, I notice you travel a lot with your kids. He said, what if I can show you how you can save on that travel, make some extra money, and perhaps take advantage of some additional tax benefits by having a home-based travel agency? Would that interest you? Well, as I mentioned before, extremely busy mama of four, of course it interested me. So I met him for lunch and he shared with me a business model, right? And when I saw how I was literally leaving commissions on the table by booking through those other people, those.com, when I realized that I had been doing the work of a travel professional, but I was not getting paid the commissions that's already there. How many of you know, when you know better, you do better, right? So that's what I did. I started my business. I said, if anybody's gonna get those commission checks, it might as well be me. So if you're listening in right now, put that in the chat. It might as well be me, right? Put yourself in the way of this money that's taking place inside this $8 trillion industry right now. But let me tell you something. When I got started, guys, I didn't see the full picture. I really didn't. I got started because I love travel. How many of you just simply love travel? If that's you, put that in the chat. I love travel. Well, I got started booking my own trips, right? With my kids, those commissions started to come in. And I started to think, you know what? If I can do this business as busy as I am, I'm sure these other parents who are sitting in the arenas right alongside me that have to travel, that are going to travel, let me just share this information. So I want you all to know that this is a simple share. How many of you have shared a great restaurant, has shared a great barber, nail tech? Come on, guys, this is what we do anyway. So let's go ahead and monetize the things that we're going to be sharing. So monetize your industry, travel, and your business travel. I began to share this opportunity and my team started to grow organically, guys. I had no idea. I didn't know anything about that other side of the money, but it began to grow organically. But let me just share this with you for just a second. As my team was growing organically, I was still booking that travel because I did not want to leave any money on the table, right? So I'm loving my industry. I'm booking travel. I'm traveling all over the world, posting those videos on social media, right? Because that's what we do when we travel. And in me posting a video on social media, one of my friends saw me and she reached out to me and she said, Tish, are you really in Mexico? I said, absolutely. She said, let me tell you something. My son is graduating from school. He's a senior. They want to do a senior trip. Can you help us? I was like, absolutely. So I started working on a group booking for her son's senior class. Now, I never put together a group booking before in my life. However, because of our partners inside of our business model in teletravel, we worked side by side and they helped me put together this massive group, and I had 250 people that went to Mexico, 5-star all-inclusive resort. They came back with tons of memories and tons of pictures, and I came back with a check. for over $20,000. And that gentleman that shared this opportunity with me, he was a goal builder. Actually, he's the same goal builder that shared this opportunity with Director Dawkins. So he earned another commission check from me on a trip that he did not book, and he didn't know anybody going on that trip. So needless to say, he earned an additional check from sharing this opportunity with me, and I did the work of putting together that group. So that's the power of this industry, guys. You can make unlimited income. You just find your lane inside this business model and ride it until the wheels roll off, right? Well, I'm going to tell you, I have been committed to making sure that not only my team gets this information so that they can change their family's financial trajectory in this industry, but I'm committed to helping you all as well. So lock arms with the person that invited you onto this Zoom, learn as you earn, and just know that if you're not having fun in this industry, in this business, you're doing it all wrong. So let's tap inside of this adult recess, which I absolutely love to do. Tap inside of this industry so that you can take advantage of what we have. I mean, outside of making the income on the travel, you can help and empower people, educate them, and make even more income. Literally, this is a 6- and 7-figure opportunity. Do you hear me on today? Do not miss your chance to change your family's financial trajectory. Back to you, Jay Stewart.
Absolutely, Tish DeShields. Tish, give me a fist bump on the thing. Give me right with the ring, with the ring. Boom, I love it.
Oh,
Tish DeShields. Yeah, with the ring. Boom, there we go. Tish, amazing, absolutely incredible. I want to state, we could talk all day. Yeah. Incredible. Guys, if that was amazing, if you got value from that, type boss in the chat. Again, type boss in the chat, right? Another travel boss that you guys just heard from. And let me say this real quick. I mean, and I'm sorry, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but Tish wasn't broke, right? Right? And so a lot of folks look at this and say, man, this is for folks who are not, no, you were doing okay. And now it's just, this is the $8 trillion industry. Guys, listen, take note, right? Take note of what's happening in front of you. Tish DeShields, love you much. Thank you so much, my sister. Can't wait to our next adventure, right? When we'll be able to hold our balance like we did in Mexico. Absolutely incredible, all right? And so, guys, listen, I'm going to bring, if y'all want a couple more, we only got a couple of minutes and we're going to end this thing. But listen, if you want some more, go ahead and type fire in the chat for me real quick. If you don't do it, we're gonna stop this. Right, I need to know if you guys want some more fire. Absolutely. Listen, I'm going to bring this young lady up real quick. Listen, and she is an absolute fireball. As a matter of fact, she won the award with the company. This young lady's a 3-star director. She's helped over 500 people. She's a 6-figure boss. She's a mompreneur extraordinaire. Listen, you're a real boss when you take your whole family and move them to the beach as a result of what's happening with her business. Miss Rachel Russell, you opened up the Zoom for us on today. I'm going to turn this over to you quickly. Please share with the folks what this business has been able to do for you, Miss Rachel Russell.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. As he said, my name is Rachel Russell. Born and raised in a very small town of Southern Illinois. Let's see, I'm a wife. I've been married to my husband for over 15 years. I take great pride in being a devoted full-time mom to our 6 children. But here's the thing. When entrepreneurship presented itself to me, I actually seen it from someone on Facebook. And I never would have imagined I would one day be able to turn what I call an unknown passion into reality. And I just say unknown because I never had an opportunity to travel being raised in poverty. I'm going to keep it real. If that's okay, say keep it real in that chat box. Tell me to keep it real. So I was a broke waitress and I was looking for a better way. I understood the importance of helping people because in the restaurant industry, I took great pride in, providing exceptional customer service. I gave countless hours at my half days, guys, that was double shifts, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., okay? While leaving very little time to my husband and our 6 children. That quickly grew me sick and tired of being sick and tired. So let's fast forward. I was reminded of all the years of struggling and how I had really just dreamed and hoped for a business model that the world was already using anyways. something that could never be saturated. And what happened was I quickly got mad. Y'all, I made a decision to no longer have more months at the end of the money. But what made me reflect to this that day in 2016 was in August of 2013, we tragically lost my father. He was 49 years old. That man, he believed in me wholeheartedly. And that was the time in my life, ladies and gentlemen, that I understood time is non-negotiable. Put time as non-negotiable in the chat. I didn't personally have the money to invest. I was personally at my rock bottom. I was emotionally at my rock bottom. So not having the investment, what I did was I went and I sold some very meaningful things to me to earn the investment to invest in myself and my family's future. So guys, I fed 6 children before we could feed ourselves. We've slept without electric. We've had cars repossessed. We've had attained multiple eviction notices before. But when I seen this in travel, it made sense. And when I had the opportunity to invest, I actually had the opportunity to help my first family travel. Get this, you guys. They booked 4 cabins on the Disney Dream Cruise Line. They were going anyways, right? But I was paid $786 per cabin. You do the math, okay? And that's when I knew I could not keep this business a secret. What you've seen today is what I seen 6 years ago at my rock bottom. And I never, ever would dreamed of earning a 6-figure income in my life. We've been able to move our family from poverty of Southern Illinois to the beautiful Emerald Coast here in Florida. We were able to buy a vehicle that seat all 8 of us in our car. We can now pay our bills and now have fun money. You know, we actually bought our first ever jet ski to ride the Emerald Coast on. And guys, the leadership team, our founders have positioned my family to now live our best life. And there's no other feeling than helping people travel the world and helping people have a business and travel. So to all of you on the line, I just want you to know, it doesn't matter who you come from. It doesn't matter if you've been to school. It does not matter. If I can do it, you can do it too. Back to you, Mr. Stewart.
Rachel, you know I cannot let you leave without you giving me us that quote. You got to give us that quote, the promise. You got to give it to us, Rachel. What would you tell the folks that are looking at this thing that might be where you were, that might be at bottom, they might be at top, but they're looking to really overcome some things and make this thing happen? It's this thing you say, Rachel, that's inspired thousands of people. Share it with us before you go.
Whatever you do, ladies and gentlemen, do not let your process punk you out of your promise. Back to you, Mr. Stewart.
You better shut up and keep on talking, Rachel Russell. I love you, sis. I'll see you soon. I cannot wait to come down to Florida. We're going to do it big. I'm super excited for you. Congratulations. Guys, listen, we're in overtime right now. Now, I need y'all to help me because I'm going to get in trouble right now. I'm going to get in trouble if I keep going. But I need permission. I need y'all to overwhelmingly in this chat. I need y'all. I'm losing my voice. I need y'all to type 10s in the chat, fire, type something. I need this chat to go off right now so that I can keep going. All right. Because if we don't, then I got to shut it down. All right. I appreciate it. Good deal. Good deal. I need about 10 more. Good deal. Good deal. Okay. Good deal. Listen. All right. So maybe I won't get fired for this, but we're going to keep going. I'm going to bring this young lady back real quick, guys. My goodness. And I see somebody say, is this recorded? Absolutely. Guys, listen, this young lady, you heard her on the front of the Zoom. She is a humble, a giant. She might be small in stature, but she's a giant in the industry. And you would never know it because she would never tell you. But this young lady's not just earning 6 figures like the individuals that you just heard from, which is an amazing accomplishment. Let me be clear. This young lady is earning $250,000 up to $500,000, $499,000 per year as a result of the business, the information that you guys just heard. And she is absolutely my sister. She's one of my favorite human beings on the planet. She has a heart of gold. She has an amazing story. Daria, I'm in trouble, right? I got it because we're over time, but I need you to share with the people what this thing has done for you. You did an amazing job sharing the product. but I need them to know who Adaria Vincent is, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'll just have to ditto all the testimonials that have come before me. Absolutely life-changing information. I saw the fires going off in the chat because that information that they shared has been fire. But Jay, I'm just like you. I was given that phone call, 6, almost 7 years ago as well. That call said to me, Keith and Adaria, if you follow my leadership, you will make more money in this opportunity than you have made in your entire life. And that absolutely happened for me and my husband. Let me tell you, like I said at the beginning, when we were getting started in this industry, I was taking care of my parents full time. Both of my parents had Alzheimer's. Huge undertaking, right? They didn't know who I was sometimes as I walked in the room, but I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to serve my parents the way that I did. And you know what? It's just been a true blessing to be in this opportunity alongside my husband, just building it step by step. And it also touched me so much that my husband was like, I want you to leave corporate America. I want you to be able to stay at home, to take care of your parents, to do the things you like, get rid of your daycare that you've owned for 6 or 7 years. Get rid of that headache, that daycare, and do this full time. And that's what I was able to do. But let me tell you, I wanted to be able to give my husband that same thing that he gave me. I wanted him to be able to walk away from his job. He had been with the Postal Service for 20 years as a mail carrier right here in Texas, 20 years. And let me tell you, 2 years into this project, because we followed the leadership, we made a decision. We decided that we will not get out. We're going to get everything out of this that we would desire. So we followed the leadership. And 2 years into this project, my husband was able to walk away from the post office. I call him a trendsetter because he was one of the very first people in Planet Marketing to walk away. Now there's been countless others after him, but I'm so grateful that this opportunity allowed him to walk away 10 years ahead of schedule. Now, travel is what found me. Travel is what found us. Remember, we love to travel, but what has kept us in this industry is leveraged and residual income. And like Rachel Russell said, if we can do it, you can do it. And I am so eternally grateful for that phone call that my coach made to me. It changed our entire life for the rest of our life. And I'll give it back to you, Director Stewart.
Absolutely, Adaria Vincent. You can look in the chat. The chat is going off. The praying hands emoji. Folks are excited to hear what you went through and what this thing has been able to do for you. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us before you get out of here or leave the Zoom. Ladies and gents, I'm going to get myself out of the way. I'm absolutely done. I apologize for going over time, but I'm going to bring to the front of the Zoom a gentleman that you've heard referred to multiple times as we've been talking about the information that we've been sharing on today. Every single person that you just heard from got a phone call from this gentleman. This gentleman is a 6-star founding director inside of this company. Guys, he was the first millionaire inside of the company. Guys, he's the first company's MVP. This gentleman's created multiple directors, multiple ring earners, right? And he's getting it done in a major way. We call him Mr. Fabulous, fantastic, and amazing affectionately, but professionally, we call him 6-star founding director, Mr. Shedrick White. I'm going to bring you to the front of the Zoom, Coach.
Mr. J. Mike Stewart, what an amazing job hosting the Zoom or the webinar. The only thing I need you to do is put up the slide with the cost. I'm going to be very brief because, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for Mr. Adaria Vincent for the amazing professional presentation yourself, as well as Ms. Tish DeShields, Ms. Rachel Russell, as well as Ms. Adaria Vincent and Joy Dawkins. Again, guys, thank you so much. And to all the listeners that's on the line, I'm going to be very brief, but I want to let you know this is our income disclosure. You can actually get with the person who invited you today. More than happy to share it. Guys, we have a turnkey business. And so what I want to do is, again, the reality is we have guests on the line. You've been wondering, okay, I've heard all these testimonies, but how do I get started? And so I want to share with you the price point. It's actually $200. It's $200 to take advantage of both companies. And how that works down is $199.90. I'm going to round up to 10 cents just to say $200, right? How that breaks down is $19.95 goes to Planet Marketing, which allows you to be an independent rep. As you heard from the presentation, you have the right to exclusively sell the IntelliTravel home-based travel agency. $179.95 will go to IntelliTravel, which allows you to work under the host agency and sell travel and earn commissions. When you put those two together, that's where the $199.90 comes from. Guys, every business has overhead to run and maintain your business, but compare that to $59.90 or $60 a month. Guys, that's it to maintain and run your business. If you know traditional businesses, if you own a traditional brick and mortar business, it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars to maintain, and you have to have that coming in. You sometimes may not get paid, but $60 to run your business and $19.95 goes to Planet Marketing for unlimited support, right? $39.95 goes to IntelliTravel for unlimited support that allows you to have a virtual secretary. Guys, see, price is what you pay, but value is what you get. And I want to let you know this business made the same investment, but this business paid me more last month. Now he's making a total of 3 years. And I don't say that to impress you, but to press upon you what's possible in Planet Marketing and through IntelliTravel. So we're super, super excited. Now, having come and said that, what I want you to understand, I'm going to be very brief, is it comes down to making a decision. If you're a guest on the line, I'll just briefly say, because you heard the testimonies, you heard the results of what this business can do. But I'll tell you, when I was at that point of indecision, I was struggling from paycheck to paycheck, and I had to make a decision. I was better than my circumstance. And I'll briefly share with you, and I'm going to wrap up. I remember when I went to my very first presentation. Guys, I remember there was people making more money in a month than I was making in a year. And I just dared to believe, what if this could happen? And so, guys, the person who's on the screen who's a one says, you know what? After all the testimonies, after all the evidence, you know what? I might as well take a shot at myself. Why not? Right? I want to get started. A person who's a two says, you know, I got a few questions, and it's okay. You know, your question may be, how often do you pay? You know, when do I get paid my first paycheck? Right? It doesn't matter, but get your questions answered and get started. A person who's a three says, no, thank you. Thank you for inviting me on, but it's just not for me. Guys, but here's what I want to do. You can go to the last slide, Mr. Stewart, I'm going to wrap up, or you can actually go to the last slide or actually shut it down. I just want to really talk to the guests for the next 2 minutes. We want to encourage you to start your journey of success. See, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Here's what I want you to understand. You know, in life, you know, I remember coming from Columbus, Ohio, where I'm originally from. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I came here to go to school, and I dropped out my 5th year. I ran out of money. I ran out of finances. But I had these big dreams. And guys, if I can be honest, what I did was, I had taken my big dreams, but my income didn't match. So I began to shrink my dreams to fit my income. And the gentleman told me, why are you doing that? He said, you need a way to increase your income to match your dreams. And so I dared to believe, wait a minute, you know, I needed a vehicle, right? I was still working on a job was going to pay me just enough not to quit. And guess what? I was going to do just enough not to get fired. I was never going to get rich working a job. I could make an income, but I wasn't going to get wealthy, right? It wasn't designed to be that way, but I needed a vehicle. And so you heard about this vehicle, guys, that's totally freed me. And guess what? My only responsibility now is to help free more people. And I just serve as evidence, guys. I used to work in the restaurant industry. I worked waiting tables. I worked at Papados, Cheesecake Factory, Maggiano's. I was the king of the Motisa tribe. And often people say the Motisa tribe, that just simply is I would lean over people and say, would you care for some Motis, sir? Right? Some of you are going to get that later, but here's the bottom line. The bottom line was I was praying. I needed an opportunity. And as a result of taking a shot, believing in myself, it's totally allowed me to change my life, guys. I've been able to do some amazing things, not just for myself, but for some amazing individuals. You know, one of my greatest, I guess, claims what this business allowed me to do was before my mother transitioned, I was able to, you know, buy her a car that she wanted, you know, totally cash because of this business. And I've been able to take trips around the world. I've been able to go to I've been able to do some amazing things. It's not about me, it's about you. But here's the reality. I realized if I kept doing the same thing I was doing, I was going to keep getting the same thing I was getting. So I had to make a change. I had to make a shift. I had to do something different. And guys, I'm so glad that I accepted that phone call from my friend. So guys, somebody made a phone call to you. And they thought about you. You thought you was doing them a favor, but guess what? They was doing you a favor. And so we want to invite you to join us. We're doing some amazing things. That's what we said. We want to show you how to design your ideal life. We want to show you how to save more. We want to show you how to travel more. We want to show you how to earn more. We want to show you how to experience more. And guys, join us. So this is going to conclude our presentation. Get back with the person who invited you and locking your position of equity. Since it's going to happen anyway, we say get started and locking your spot anyway. So the last thing I'll say is there's 2 places we love to go. Because we're in the travel industry, we love to go to the most luxurious destinations in the world. The second place we love to go is to the bank. We invite you to join us. Join us as we travel the world and as we get paid for helping other people do the same. This concludes today's presentation. Get back with the person who invited you on today's Zoom. Get started not now, but get started right now. Good night. God bless. Good night.